Hello kids, how are you guys doing today? This is Pranav, your Western music teacher, and I'm back with another theory lesson this time. So we'll be picking up things from where we left off in our previous lessons. If you guys remember, we talked about what is a diatonic scale, what is an octave, what are accidentals or enharmonic notes, the notes that exist between the natural notes, and what are the intervals that you can utilize to build up your chord progressions and later on learn a thing or two about the harmonies. Now we'll be continuing the things from there on, and we'll be adding how to build up a major scale, a complete major scale, and I'll be explaining to you a formula how you can utilize that formula to build up any major scale from any note which you can pick. If you take the note C, then using that formula you can make a C major scale. If you want to make a major scale from the note E, then you can simply use that formula to make a major scale of the note E. So I'll be explaining to you that formula, and later on I'll be adding more and more examples, and I'll ask you kids to try and build up a scale, come up with a major scale by a note of your choice. For example, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. These are 7 notes. You can pick any note and you can make a major scale from that note on your own using that formula, which I'll be explaining to you in this lesson. So without further ado, let's get it started. Alright, so we have this formula over here. So here I'll write it down. It will be simple for you. So W means whole tone, and S means semitones. So if you take a closer look at this formula, you will see 2 W's, 1 S, 3 W's and another S. Now what does this mean in simple language? If we ask ourselves, or if we ask anybody else, then this W means whole tone, this W means again whole tone, this S means semitone. So how do we understand it in a better way? So let me explain it to you with an example. So if you guys remember, I had already told you about the natural major scale, the C major scale, which contains all the natural notes, no sharps and no flats whatsoever. So if you take a closer look at the note C and the note D, then the distance between them is of a whole tone. So there's a semitone that exists in between them, that is C sharp or D flat. So that is an accidental. So there's a distance of 2 semitones that lies between them. So 2 semitones comprise of 1 whole tone. So if you want to understand this way, you can write it down, equals to 2 semitones. If you want to understand it this way, you can write it down this way. So a distance of whole tone lies between them. Similarly, a distance of whole tone lies between the note D and E. Now between note E and F, distance of semitone exists. So that is why we have written down whole tone, then semitone. So the distance between note C to D is whole tone, the distance between D to E is whole tone, the distance between E to F is semitone. Then again we move on to note F and G. The distance between them is again whole tone, and again from G to A it's whole tone, and from A to B it's whole tone, then from B to C it's again semitone. So this way we build up our major scale. Now similarly, you can pick up any note from the 7 existing notes of a C major scale, and you can build up your major scale from there on using this formula. So what you can do is, let's just take the example of the note D. Now using this formula, we need to write down the note which is a whole step away from the note D. So what is the note that is whole step away from D? That is E. So we wrote down D, then E. Then again similarly from E to F there is a distance of semitone, as I already told you. So what do we need to do to add the note that is a whole step away from E? So we introduce F sharp, an accidental which exists between F and G. So we introduce F sharp. Now we got the note that is whole step away from E. Now we move on from F sharp to G, the distance is of semitone, because again F to G is the distance of a whole tone. Now if you introduce an F sharp, then it is semitone away from G. Then similarly from G to A, the distance is of whole tone. It's the rest of the three notes G, A, B are similar to the C major scale, so the distance will be the same, whole tone, whole tone. Now from B to C, it's semitone. Now B to C sharp, it's whole tone, my bad. So B to C sharp is whole tone, then C sharp to D is again semitone. So this concludes our theory lesson for how to build up a major scale. I have explained to you the formula, how to come up with a major scale of any note of your choice. So do practice it with the given set of these 7 notes and try to form up your own major scale. And we'll be continuing more theory stuff from another lesson, and we'll be introducing some exciting stuff for you kids too. That is a secret. So till then, stay tuned. Do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Do comment your thoughts and your doubts and queries into the comment section, and happy learning.